what I'd like to do is blow open. I'm sorry, ladies, but it's got to be shared. You know, you've been giving men stick. Well, since I can friggin' remember about leaving the toilet seat up, right? Because they can't aim properly. Because they piss on the toilet seat. So do you. All the time. Every single public toilet I've ever gone in has got piss on the seats. I don't know what goes on. I don't know whether it's well, hang on a minute. Maybe I'll show you one of my theories. Come with me. Just put you down on the couch a second, okay? I'm going to stand out here. Well, that's no good really, because what I need you to see is my hips. So hang on a minute. Let me just adjust it so you can see. Right. Okay. This light's too bright, isn't it? It's well too bright. So let's go over this way. Oh yeah, that's better. Now I'm on surfing on the net. Okay, ladies. So imagine the toilet's here. Right, here we go. So you walk in the toilet, don't you? You do? Yeah. And you look round, and for some ungodly reason, you hover. You don't sit on it, you hover. Hover. Right. Now, I think there's a gang of lap dancers going round women's toilets, right, giving it this, and I'm weeing, and now, and yeah, and that's the whole toilet seat, oh yeah, and this. That's one of my theories, right? The other theory, and ladies, you'll know what I'm talking about now, is useless toilet paper, right? So you've done your bit, right? And you give it a wipe, right? And there's still more. You just give it a dab, right? But there's still more. I don't understand that. Where does it come from? It's like, maybe that's the drip. Or you really, and you get up and there it is, it's on the seat again, it's looking at you. So if that's the case, get a pair of toilet roll, wash it off and throw it down the pan, right? So I ain't got to come in and look at all your random little dribbles on the seats. Yes, men, women piss on seats. Yeah, they do. They bloody well do. When women fart in toilets, well, I'll tell you what happened to me. I was in the toilets one time, right, and I was waiting outside, and it was a 2-cubicle toilet, and it was in the old Bullring in Birmingham, and I was standing there, I was busting, and I was waiting, I couldn't use the one toilet because it was busted, of course. It's Bullring, innit? Birmingham. So the one toilet was busted. It's a council toilet. Didn't go in there again. Stung. Well, it did sting, because I'm standing there waiting for the other door to open, and I hear, and I went. So I was waited for the door to open. And I kind of felt sorry for this woman, like, because at the end of the day, she's got to face the person who was out there. I mean, I was going to run for the hand dryer and switch it on and save her dignity, but I thought, sod, does anybody do that to me? No. Right? Because you always do a noisy poo, noisy plop, don't you, just before they hit the hand dryers. I think there should be a code, right, that as soon as you come out the toilet, hit the hand dryer so we can do what we want to do without being heard. That's a really strange phenomenon that you can't just shit. You don't want someone to hear the spadoosh. It happens. It happens, doesn't it, the spadoosh? Anyway, door opened and this woman came out. She was the size of the cubicle. She was bloody massive. She was fat, right? Anyway, she looked me straight in the eyes and she went, "It weren't me." Shuffled out as quick as she could, left me in there with this fucking horrendous stench, man. Why can't you poo without weeing? You've had a wee. You go to have a poo. There's another wee. Or even if you don't want a wee, there's a wee before the poo. Why do they follow each other? Why are they so attached to each other? And then there's the endless bum wipe. You've done your poo, done your bits, you know. So you give it a wipe. It's a bit messy. You always have a look, don't you? Go, what's that? Like you don't know what it is. Well, you know. So you throw it down and get another piece. You wipe it again. It's smaller. You're getting somewhere. Get another piece. Smaller still. So you fold the toilet roll over. Give it another wipe. Smaller still. And this can go on for nearly a whole toilet roll. Now I know I'm not the only one that this happens to, because I have discussed this. So I thought to put it out in a bit more public place, so that we can all have a bit of a giggle over the endless wipe, so you keep on wiping. And it's almost like your a-hole is having a bit of a joke with you. Or there's a poo and it's a conspiracy, so it's like it's this little poo that can't help itself but bob out every time. You gotta wipe it. Just a little 20 bits there, innit? You wipe it again and it's still there. It won't go. You've wiped and you've wiped it so far up here around your collar now. And it won't go. It just won't go. Tell me, how many people have been so impatient with that last little bit that they've gone, "Oh, fuck it," pull the pants up and gone. Why does always somebody walk into your space when you've just dropped the most horrendous filthy fart? They always do, don't they? They always walk. There could be, you could be in Scotland and they could be in California. But it's almost like the moment you drop the fart, they fly across and land right in your space at that time. What is it? Why? Why do people always walk into your space just when you've dropped a fucking fart? And you know, they know it's not them. You know it's you. So you know what's best to do? You say, "Well, come over here if I were you, I've just farted." It saves all the embarrassment, it's really easy. I'll do that now.